Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to another episode of Skul, the Hero Slayer. Although we haven't actually been slaying many heroes today, or at least not big special heroes. We've slain a few rookie heroes, but they're not what is important. What is important is figuring out a bunch of skulls and what the hell we want to do with them. So let's just take all the regular skulls I have available to me, grab that, just grab everything. Oh, you give me Carleon item as a first item? Oh yes, please. HP barrier on top. Well, aren't you a fun little thing? Let us get a move on. Hello, enemies. Any of you think you're capable of handling me? The answer is a resounding no. Let's go for a skull and see what the game has to offer me. What is this then? A werewolf? I don't think I need the werewolf. We'll try with what I've got. I don't know, maybe the Carleon soldier will prove to be the saving grace that wins us the day. You know? Who's to say? Although, quite honestly, I would like to try the mummy again, just because the mummy is fun. I'll definitely take the mummy over that guy, at least. So what items do you offer me? Minus 50% cooldown on the quintessence. And the unstable quintessence is always a good one. You know, we never did see Mega Mummy, did we? I think we might want to see Mega Mummy. How much money do I have? Well, I've got enough for one item and the quintessence. So, let's just go with the standard sword and that. No harm in that. Let's go. Hello, hero. Eat gun. Eat gun, hero, and a few toxic bullets of death, but that's about it. Imp. Imp. You know what? The imps are one of those really valuable ones, so... What type of your balance are you, Mr. Mummy? Eat bullets! Alright, as the mummy, I'm immune to traps as well. That's another key thing. I forget about that bit. I just love how spammable this is, personally. You know? Increased attack speed. Oh, yeah. Although I'm not sure if that's actually any good with the mummy because of the fact it's still reliant on us clicking that fast. You know what? I'm not convinced by any of these items, but I'll take the explosion just because why not? Tons and tons of poison and skeleton pike. You know what? I think I prefer you over... Wrong button. I guess I'm sticking with the Carleon recruit then. I suppose just being able to just say slam is pretty useful. I am the true ranged hero. I have a gun. Hello, tree. It's been a while since you've seen me as a mummy, I'm sure. Goodbye, tree. You did hurt me, but hopefully you should easily restore enough HP so I'm not back on full. Thorny pauldrons. Hold on, what? And I had the bloody goddamn pikeman available to me. Christ! Alright, I'm not upgrading anything. I'm saving my money for... What item do you offer me? Prayer of Grace. Oh, very nice. I'm so glad I bought that item. Just look at how quick I'm firing this spam. I don't think these even have a cool... Oh, they do have a limited range. You can't block all my toxic balls of death. Hunter. I've never played the Hunter, but I've heard it's garbage. So you're better off being used as fodder for my thing. You, however, might be worth trading for. Just because that way I can actually... whatchamacallit, if only I could afford the... Yeah! 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 What? Oh, and I've just realized how much skill cooldown I have as well. Yeah, I've got an awful lot of skill cooldown right now, so the mummy combined with the alchemist does seem very nice. Although I'm not quite sure which one I want to level up first, though. Because both are very viable for which I level up. You're not. We're not physical. We are magic. Hello there! Christ, Christ, Christ! Go! Shoo! 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 Yeah! Goodbye, hero! None of these are particularly good. I mean, I don't have maximum items yet, so I should go for the standard issue bow, but that's kind of meh. Especially when I'm going to need a lot of bones. You know what? Level up my mummy. I like the mummy. Especially as we're now getting better at swapping. We're able to actually get a goddamn gun as well. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to play the mummy and tell you all to go screw yourself. If you're going to have a room full of traps, I'm just going to use the character immune to traps. Alright? What do you give me here? Hunter's boot. I'm not particularly physical, though, is the issue. But an assault rifle is always useful. I don't think it matters what the heck you're playing. Hello there. What do you offer me? Restores 1 HP every 3 kills. Meh. Salamander. You know what? We are a magic-heavy character. Yeah, I'll go for a salamander, sure. Why not? The assault rifle is nice, but it most certainly doesn't have anything on just the sheer magic potential. Oh yeah, what's my survival knife? What the heck is that? The skill can be used when near an enemy. Performs a quick slashing attack with a survival knife, dealing in... I mean, don't get me wrong, the assault rifle is awesome, but it doesn't really have much on the other stuff. Hello? You're pure physical. I'm going magic. No. Wow, son, where the hell did you go? I mean, I know I complain about you all the time, but I think my favorite part about the mummy is the spammable homing shots, you know? Yeah, that survival knife really does crap all for us, doesn't it? Hello, Commander. I am just an alchemist. Would you please let me down? Oh, you wish me to prove my alchemical prowess, do you? Against your knights? Well, it's their funeral, I suppose. Now, isn't this awkward? You're the same knight. I would much rather be able to hurt your sister before we come to blows. Or not, I suppose. Have it your way. Well, I am barely alive. This is not a good sign. Zombie and alchemists are definitely slow. All projectiles explode on contact. You say what now? Well, I need to level you up, so let's see our Grand Alchemist then. Right. Now, excuse me, but all projectiles bloody explode. Hello, Magnifico. I wish to have a deal with you. You see, my zombie doesn't exactly have the best abilities. What's that? Mummy poison. That's magic damage. That's what I'm after. Knight's determination. Minus damage or below 30% health. That's just always useful. Probably better than you. Let's get some skulls now. Mana suppressor. I feel I need it. You know? I mean, the health is nice, but... You know what? All the way. No live, no learn. If we die, we learn. If we don't, if we live, then it all works out. And because my projectiles explode, I still do true damage with my melee attacks. Unlike the last time, I really haven't been getting anything in the form of anything properly legendary. I am about to get utterly owned. Oh, especially if there's a ninja, damn it. Alright, I have a revive. I forgot about that. Well, I'm certainly not surviving the end, is all I can say. Hydra's attack. Tempting. But not today. If anything, what I want to see is a legendary Scar, Mummy, or a legendary Alchemist. One or the other, please. I really don't mind which in the scheme of things. What the Christ weapon did I just pick up? Oh, I just casually have a bazooka right now. I mean, alright. Just a humble bundle casual bazooka. Nothing too bad about that. Ooh, what's this? A samurai. No, we're pure magical. We've had the samurai before. We know the samurai is good, but we're not a samurai today. Right. I could have had another spirit. Soshino. Increases skill cooldown by 80%. The condensed inner power in Susio's hand creates an You know what? Fine. Well, nice to meet you, evil waifu. You're not as spammable as the imps, but... I'm sorry, is my passive affected by skill cooldown? Based on cooldown speed, increases gauge speed. Oh, Jesus. That did like 2,000 damage. Nice. Alright, you can have some vitality just because I want some bones. Oh yeah, that special ability is worth a 1-minute cooldown. Hello, little Gust. I wish for your item. What do you offer me? Increases attack speed. Well, we're now at the edge. Okay, then. Let us fight the creation of the alchemists as an alchemist! You weren't so bad! Especially with the power of alchemy on my side! What's this? Bone of Courage. Amplifies the damage of the next physical attack by 20% every 3 seconds, based on the number of power skulls owned. It's always physical. It's always physical when I'm playing magic characters. And then vice versa. I had better get whatever the hell I need to get this goddamn alchemist up to max rank, because the alchemist is apparently one of the strongest things in the game. Those exploding bastards really need to get a grip and go to hell. What's Skull? Frost Skull. Interesting. I'm not really missing that much health right now. Definitely can't use a Great Warlock. Ritual stuff. What's this? Lunar Ring! Well, we're definitely using the goddamn... whatchamacallit, ritual staff. Because, I mean, just look at this. I'm basically summoning the golem at the point when the attack is finished using it. Imagine if I had just a little bit more. And then I want this lunar ring just so I can combine it with the other thing. And I'm gonna get rid of the thorny pauldrons because I don't need them. Make subsequent basic attacks inflict critical damage every 3 seconds. That actually seems pretty decent for... So I'm guessing everyone considers the alchemist so powerful just because of the golem, right? Take a little of this, you little runts. Yeah, that's what I thought. Very good at just dealing with the trash is the golem. Definitely no shape and form of denying that. Also, I've worked out how these things work too. They only attack if you're not directly looking at them. A predator! Oh, as much as I would love to play a predator, we're full magic! You can literally just stand in the back and let your golem kill everything. Goodbye! Your holy magic is nothing versus dark alchemy. I don't think that's better. Despite us being magic-based, I don't think that's better because we are definitely cooldown speed focused. So, let's see what the Master Alchemist is like. Oh. Oh. Dark Alchemist. Oh, sorry, I've now earned my darkness. All of the logic of the world comes within my grasp. The skull always carries the unstable summoning skill. Its cooldown speed increases gauge speed and... Okay, so what does the golem do now? I'm not sure if that's a better animation or a worse animation for the golem, honestly. I'm now only allowed 3 charges of my poison, though, which is a tad annoying. I am not putting up with that crap. Hello, you give me some lovely bones, which I'm sure will be useful. A Skilla Bomber, no thank you. Really appreciate the Stone Golem. Now I might need the whatchamacallit. Random Incision. Saw. Nah, that's terrible. Mana Bone. When casting a skill, creates a mana storm that wraps itself around itself and deals magic damage based on the number of balance skulls owned. Please tell me I can afford the food as well. God damn it! Nah, the food is more important. Food is more important. I need... How much do I actually need? 200. Ooh, if I get rid of my explosive arrow, I get it. There we go. That's probably better. Everything out of the way. The alchemist is making his way through. Mana circulator. Nope, don't need that. Do need bones. Still need more bones. Still 25 bones away. How annoying. Although I can now see that mana circulator, or the mana bone, creating the storm, is very, very useful, and I'm glad I picked it up. Do I have any heart or storm? I do not. I've had the same max HP throughout this. You're better than that. Because you can give me some health. Alright. It's time to show this holy priest of light the power of the darkness. Hello, Saint Joan II. Goodbye, holy priest. My god, if I actually had... Oh, that's... Why the evil quintessence? That... You couldn't have given me a better item. I didn't get enough bones in the end, and I've already used my respawn as well, so this route clearly isn't going to win, but... Let's see what I can do. What the heck is this? When a boss is defeated, it increases magic attack by 25%. Couldn't you have given that to me earlier? Ooh. Ooh, but here's the thing. I could buy this for the sole purpose of selling it so that I can get some food to make sure I'm on full health. How much money am I actually missing? 240. Yeah, so I need to break a minimum of a unique item. There we go. There we go. Full health, wait ready for the so-called first hero. Most of my damage as this guy definitely comes from this. So what does unstable do it? If I use unstable summoning, the charge doesn't gate. Let's just check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. That 30 seconds thing, not affected by skill cooldown. Unlike the actual golem itself. So the golem ability sucks, even if the golem itself is awesome. Hello again, first hero. I have a companion with me this time. Must we go through this spiel once again? You'd think you would have learned by now you can't just do that to me. Let's fight. First hero. Nice try. Now, for the important bit. Don't mind the skulls twirling around my head. They're meaningless, okay? Thank you, Golem! Damn it! I still have something left to do. The Demon King has broken free. You won't lay a finger on me! It's not over yet. I won't give up. The Demon King must disappear from this place. Dirty demons, you always persevered. You only wanted peace when faced with the prospect of death. Peace? You demons never kept your promise, always causing trouble. Some of the savage demons? Stop talking nonsense. It may have only been some to you, but the innocent people of Carleon lived in fear, thinking they may lose those they love. I almost believed them. They said it would be different this time. I believed what that little Demon King said. I believed we could start over. For a very short while. I was wrong. The likes of you do not have emotions. If you could understand human emotions, you wouldn't have done such a thing. Disgusting. Human emotions. Funny, isn't it? Humans. Did you see them on the way here? The horrendous masks they wear. The knights that are rotting with narcissism, the alchemists that forgot the ethics of life, the occult group that believes they are gods. All of them are despicable, but I am a hero. No matter how cruel the world becomes, as long as there is one good person left, I will protect Carleon. Because if I don't exist, there will be no one left to protect them. Everyone believes that a hero will defeat the Demon King and protect them from demons every single time. If I falter here, there will be no one left to protect Carleon. I'll stop you, and I'll destroy all demons. I will create a world where the Demon King does not exist, and humans and heroes are no longer needed. I shall protect Carleon at any cost. I literally had 4 HP, damn it! Just gimme that, damn it. Alright, let's see what you give me. Skeleton Pike, good choice. We can deal with that. Carleon. You know what? Sure, why not? Carleon Necklace, okay. And Basic Magic Staff. Well, that's not a good sign. Our initial skills have nothing in common with each other. This is the... yeah, this is the block. Alright, well, let's see what skulls I can get out of... ah, Royal one. Berserker. Screw it, right? Why not? I remember playing the Berserker before. What was his abilities again? Attack speed. Gain physical amp for HP loss. War Cry, increasing attack speed for 10 seconds. A mirror, reducing incoming damage and giving me Fortress. Nice. What kind of buff do you give me, lady? Amplify magic attack. Do you not know what I'm playing as? I would definitely say you want some attack speed as this character. That's for sure. So what do you offer me? Well, you're giving me a physical damage increase item, so that's good. Hello, mage. I am here to prove to you why your magic cannot beat a true warrior. Goodbye. You know what? I'll go with the slime. Just for a bit of health. What does it do again? Grants invulnerability for 1 second. Okay. Gargoyle. Not interested. We haven't really got the furthest into the Berserker before. Alchemist. Nope, we just had a run of the Alchemist. We don't need another. I don't know what's resetting my cooldowns right now, because something is resetting my cooldowns. Well, the main thing is we have now fully upgraded all of our abilities based on whatchamacallit. I'm taking you for both money and the fact that it's damage reduction, and this guy needs damage reduction. Damage reduction and fortress are probably what we want right now. Because of the simple fact this guy has physical damage covered with what he is like. Goodbye. Man, aren't I meant to be in low health? You know what? You're probably better than max HP. Just because I feel this guy does want whatchamacallit, movements, attack speed. How many things do I need? Is this guy unique, or is he... Yeah, he's unique. We want a nice, fun, physical-based... A nice, fun, physical-based skull to go with this. Just so we can get together with swapping. Like, that might have been the problem I had in the last run with the Alchemist. I didn't have a good thing to swap with. Because the mummy didn't work the best with the Alchemist. Ritual staff. Well, I mean, I'll grab it because I don't know anything better yet, but don't really help me. You know, Rake of Fury seems decent. I definitely don't need the health. How much does it cost to restock? Yeah, that's worth it. What other options do I have available? You know what? Fine. More damage reduction, plus I have the Spearman. So, you give bones. So I will take you. Goodbye! Hey there, puny creature. I done well for you, right? Give me some gold for my efforts. Well, that's worth things you could have given me, I suppose. Especially as I've already got 1,000 odd gold here to supplement myself. Hello, heroes. Ah! You put me against a speedster. I mean, aren't you an ass? Come on! Hit me more! I dare! More! Hit me more! Okay. Let's look at this logically now. First up, what do I have available to me? I have the Carleon staff, and I've got the ritual staff. Two very heavy magic dealing items. What do I have for the Berserker? I don't think it matters. Let us see. I'm sorry, did I literally kill everything on the map at the very starting point? You know, there is reasons why you play the Grim Reaper. And just murdering everything is among them. So clearly I have to do this. And make everything burn. You know, this wasn't even remotely fair. Warrior. As much as I would love to take you, there is literally meaningless point for me taking you. Oh, screw it, fine. Magic it is again. I'm sorry, Mr. Berserker, but as much fun as you are, if it's giving me the option of going that, which would actually work with a bunch of the attack speed items I have, as well, I'm afraid I just gotta. No, I'm really sorry. I really am. I wanted to play you. But Grim Reaper bullcrap. In addition, just being the rock and roll bastard. Well, I mean, if you're giving me Elementalist's Blessing now, I mean, I might as well use it. Lunar Ring. That's 30%. But that gives me more cooldown reduction. Currently, I've got 45% damage decrease. Do I want item or a skull? Well, if I'm going like this... I kind of really just want to see the god tier, but the max level version of that ability, if I'm honest. Because that sounds like it's gonna be fun. And here we are at the twins. Well, this ought to be good. So that's what happens when I swap to the you. You do a guitar slam. That's pretty cool. Are you ready to rock and roll, ladies? Death metal! Death metal! Well, now I feel bad because I killed your friend a little too quick. Man, I can actually dish out a ton of damage as the Rockstar as well. Death metal! This is death metal. This is the definition of death metal. Don't need that. I wish you could break the quintessence into money. So it makes it so that you actually get something from, like, these fights. From the main fights when you get, like, a quintessence which is just useless to you, you know? If you are a goddamn Archlich, I swear to God. Champion. Phew. Well, I don't need bones anymore, so might as well just go for money. And you know what? I might as well kill everything that's down here, too. Hey there, you! What can you offer me? Isn't that the skill cooldown thing? It is the skill cooldown thing. Yeah, it's gotta be better than this. Oh, you're actually the magic one! I thought you were the Shadow Knights! Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Master Fighter. Increase physical and magic damage by 70% if there are less than 2 enemies around you. That's amazing versus bosses. Is it worth grabbing, though? Probably. Probably. Ironically, probably you, because most things are dead by the time I cast a spell. So, let's go. Let's see what survives. Anything still alive? I'm almost impressed. I am the death within this death metal concert. Here, let me show you an example. Come, face me, so-called hero. We have a concert to put on! They can't handle the death metal! I love the music playing in the background right now. It really amplifies the death metal part of things. Alright, you, it's time to up this performance once and for all. Give me the Master of Rock! Alright, I look Super Rockstar. The charisma embedded in the bones of the Super Rockstar. As long as music plays, amplifies magic and cooldown speed by 30%. When the music reaches its peak, you're not affected by attack speed modifiers. Okay. Sets up 2 guitar amps nearby. The amps play a beat, dealing magic damage. The amps explode as they disappear. Sets up an amp in a location and charges forward, dealing magic damage to enemies in its path. The beat echo... Okay, hold on. Oh, it looks like the Rockstar is exactly the same. Hello, mortals. You ready to rock and roll? Is that a goddamn infinite bone? Oh my gosh. Okay. Do I want an infinite bone? It gives sorcery and it gives mirage? I want an infinite bone. Let's have it replace the Carleon armor. Anything good from restocking? Ooh, Warrior's Pauldrons. That's a good one. That would give me more fortress for shield. But what would I be able to replace it for? You know, I'm not convinced I need it, so... The Grim Reaper is literally the definition of kill everything without even trying. Like, I didn't even finish my sentence in that room, and it died. That is how ridiculous it is. Hello, Chimera. Eat rock and roll. Eat the power of death metal! Tempting. But no, I have one that gives me 95% magic damage. You can't beat that. Can we appreciate the fact I am dabbing as I move? I've just realized that. We are dabbing as we move. As the Rockstar. It's ironic. The Rockstar is actually... probably significantly better. The Rockstar is probably significantly better at killing all of the bosses than the Grim Reaper is. Which kind of says something, really. Although I kind of really do like the quick slice that I've gotten with this particular thing instead of the invulnerable judgment. Mana suppressor. Sometimes the game just knows what you love. You give tactics and sorcery. If I keep another tactics, so if I replace... Let's see. If I replace you, I gain 30%. If I replace you, I will get 35%. Let's just give it a check. I love how I just solved that and you're offering it to me again. What else do you have? Nope. Nope. And no. Although you get Fortress, which is interesting, but the other effects just don't give enough. So an Earth Spirit Gnome, that gives me 45%. I think that's better off replacing the Prayer of Grace, because the 25% damage difference isn't the best. And then beyond that, I'm good. Right. And we still want to see Oberon one day. You know what? The Infinite Bone was definitely probably worth it. You know, I suspect I'm not meant to be killing things as fast as I am on this floor, given the fact I had to wait around for a good few hundred seconds before I got somewhere. Hello there. Ah, the priest, the divine goddess of life versus me, the master of death metal! I bet my Rockstar has 80-second cooldown while in this form. Yeah, the cooldown only goes down for the Rockstar form, or the Rock Band, when I'm in Rockstar form. You have so much goddamn AoE in the Rockstar form. Right, I actually need to heal up, so give me that. What the heck is this? Physical damage, not interested. Archdemon, tempting, but not interested. Necronomicon. Ooh, always a good one. Always a good one. Does it give tactics? It does not give tactics. Unfortunate. I would gain 15% magic damage with it. I'm fine with that. Ooh, the Mana Bone! Oh, that would work really well with the Rockstar. Question is, what do I want it to replace? Also, the Rockstar is a speed skull, not a balanced skull like I thought it would. So that wouldn't actually be as effective, given the fact that he's a speed skull. So you know what? Never mind. Yeah, the Grim Reaper is definitely kind of absurd when it comes to dealing with the AoE trash of the standard maps. But I still have more faith in the Rockstar's ability to just mass kill for the rest of everything. Ah, it looks like we're at the end. It's time for us to fight the priest. Hello, Leo. St. Joan, good to see you again. I've made a mild adjustment in my allies this time. Alright, St. Joan, let's do this. As much as it goes against me, I've made an alliance with someone who is very powerful somehow. Yeah, dude! Religion got nothing on rock and roll! When casting a spell, punishes enemies in the area. I don't think that's an improvement. Let's ascend to the rock heaven, man! They're gonna face rock and roll! Yeah. Why did I agree to this? Everyone, I'm having a bad day. I've got to deal with some lousy mortal who thinks they're special, like they all seem to. So if you wouldn't mind, can you just let me through, please? Let me play you at the beginning, goddammit! I want to see what you're like! Until you clear 2 maps. Okay, that's not gonna be good enough. If it's 3 maps, we can get the effect in the boss, but... Oh, that's a big increase. Do you know what? Screw it. What else can we get? Hello. You know what? You're amazing, and you're a 45% increased, so you'll be better than the Master Fighter. Hello. Hey, how are you guys doing? I'm having a bad day. I've got this weird mortal that thinks they're powerful. Granted, they're actually surprisingly powerful, but what can you do, right? Hello again, first hero. Listen, we're in a much stronger position than we were last time we met. I'm full health. I've got... Stop that. I've got a really powerful companion. Can you just fall over and die? Look at you, you're on your last legs. It's time I reaped your soul already. Just accept my loving embrace. I know you're not done now. Can you just get on with it? Alright, Death Metal Man. Let's do this. Rock and roll, man! You can't stop the rock and roll! Rock and roll, man! Feel the beat! Feel the beat, man! Whoa, gnarly, man. He couldn't handle the beat. Why would I want to lay a finger on you, man? I just want rock and roll. Oh, it's not over, is it? You still want to rock on? Don't you worry. We can keep rocking on. Although it looks like you should settle down a bit, man. It might be a little too much for you to handle. You're no hero, man. I'm the hero. I'm the hero of death metal. Do you hear me? Death metal, man! Death metal! Death metal! Death metal! Death metal! This isn't really the end. I cannot believe I lost. I tried so hard for decades to protect everyone, yet I've failed to protect the ones I needed to. It was a long journey. I remember our first adventure. If I could have protected my friends, it would have been different. We would have come back to town and lived happily ever after. I won't make excuses. Is this what losing feels like? I have no strength in my body. You won, skeleton. Please show mercy to the commoners of Carleon. I'll make sure they rock out, man! I was too busy. I should have spent more time with him. I miss him. Please forgive me.
Skul, am I too late? Leave the Demon King to me and get out of here. This tower is about to fall apart.
What about my dad, man?
Go! There's no time!
Rock on in the skies, little man. You know you can do it.
눈을 떴을 때는 일주일은 지난 것 같았어요.
When I opened my eyes, a week had gone by.
용사의 일격은 버틸
It
수가
seems
없었나
like
봐요.
I barely made it out alive
쓰러진
after being
저를
struck by the first
마왕님이
hero.
데려오신 것 같아요.
I think the Demon King
문
brought me
밖을
here
나서자
after I
분주했습니다.
fell.
인간들이 선전포고를 했기 때문이었죠.
When I went out the door, there was a lot of commotion. It was because the humans had declared war against us.
마왕성 간부들이 한 곳에
The
모여
officials
대책회의를
of the Demon King
시작했습니다.
Castle held a meeting to
간부들이
establish certain
몇 가지
measures.
작전을 제안했지만
There were a few suggestions
마왕님은
from the
깊은
officials,
생각에
but the
잠긴
Demon
듯
King
아무
didn't say
말도
a
하지
word as if
않았어요.
lost in thought. I love how these guys are the officials. Like, the only one of them that seems official is the druid and maybe the wolf.
그날의 일을
As if
담아둔
he had
것처럼.
taken things from that day to heart.
저 또한 깊은 생각에 빠졌습니다.
I was too clouded by my thoughts.
그들은 꼭
Did they
목격자인
really
소년을
have to kill
죽여야
the boy
했을까요?
because of what he saw?
어째서
How could the
그렇게
first hero
적절한 때에
appear
초대
at
용사가
such a time?
등장했을까요? 평화 협정을 맺은
It
지 얼마
hasn't
되지
been
않아
long since the peace treaty
기다렸다는
was
듯이
signed,
이렇게
and now they're
선전포고를
declaring
하다니
war. What in the
어떻게 된
world is going
걸까요?
on?
누구의
Who is behind
생각일까요?
all of this?
그때 먼
That's when a
발치에서
small
작은
skeleton started
스켈레톤이
walking
걸어오기
towards us
시작했어요.
from a distance.
고장난 듯 움직이는
From
걸
how
보아하니
awkwardly it walked,
스켈레톤이
almost
된
as
지
if broken,
얼마
it
되지
was
않아
obvious that it
보였습니다.
hadn't been a skeleton for long.
그렇지만
But then, I felt it.
느껴졌어요. 그
It
소년이었어요.
was the little boy.
아,
Oh, that
불쌍한
poor fit
소년.
little boy. I
인간의
guess his
삶은
life as a
끝이
boy
났나
had
봐요.
ended.
다들 말하곤
Some
하죠.
people say that those who
스켈레톤이
become
되는
skeletons
사람들은
were once
삶에 강한
strong-willed human
의지가
beings,
있었으나
but had
이루지
failed to
못한
achieve their
자들이라고.
goals. A hero, he
용사가
used to say.
되겠다더니
Well,
하모니아의 많은
many
모험가들은
adventurers in
마왕성에
Harmonia
도전하는
picked the
것을
Demon King
인생의
Castle as
목표로
their goal.
삼는데죠.
The
소녀는
boy had
그
successfully
어떤
entered the
모험가들도
Demon King
이루기
Castle,
힘든 꿈인
a dream that no other
마왕성
adventurer
도달에
had
결국
achieved.
성공했어요.
By dying.
죽어서 말이죠.
That's sad.
마왕님은
The
스켈레톤에게
Demon King
조심스레
carefully made his
다가갔어요.
way to the skeleton.
추워 보였는지 자신의
Thinking
망토를
it looked cold,
덮어주었죠.
the Demon King gave it his cape,
그리고 그의 머리에
then
손을
proceeded to
얹었어요.
place his hand on its head.
친구가
It
새로운
seemed like
삶을
he was
살아갈
trying
수
to help it
있도록
live a new
조금
life.
도와주신 것 같았죠. 이름도
He also
지어주셨어요.
named him.
평범한
It was a common way
스켈레톤식
to name
장명법이었죠.
skeletons.
스컬.
Skull. You did it. You are a true hero. Let's go home. What does that mean now, though? Oh. I've tried so many times to talk to the people of Carleon. I wanted to create a society of peace, without discrimination. It wasn't easy. The hatred that grew through generations was not easily changed. Nobody listened to a demon like me. I was excluded and shunned. I was the feared Demon King, after all. But your father was the only person that was different. He listened to me. A hero that had battled with demons for decades, and even attacked the Demon King Castle several times. Maybe that's why he understood. That the current Demon King was different from the preceding ones. When he wielded his sword as a hero, it was out of love for his family and friends. It was solely to protect Carleon. He wasn't the kind of man who raised his sword with blind conviction like others in Carleon. I sincerely apologize to him for all the evil deeds of the demons in the past. I apologized again and again and again. We then talked about ways to keep the peace, and together we convinced many. It wasn't an easy path. Most of Carleon criticized him. It may have felt a little sudden. It may have been hard to accept, because it contradicted the doctrine, and we had been in opposition for a very long time. As you know, he didn't have long to live. He knew that it was his last chance before he disappeared, because once he was gone, the enemies he had brought down would start to come back. We weren't able to convince everyone, but we were able to successfully sign the peace treaty. But up until then, we didn't know the fact that deep within Carleon, the worst kind of enemy existed. I fell victim to their cruel plans. When the hero attacked, filled with rage, I couldn't resist even though it wasn't true, because I couldn't fathom the pain of losing one's child. I was captured alive and sealed, the whole time watching him until the moment you reached the tower. I watched him suffer, regretting the feeling of pain. Why didn't he kill me? Why was he keeping me alive? He no longer talked to me. I'm sorry. I let you suffer this fate. I'm sorry for not protecting you. I kept saying that we should build a peaceful world with the humans, but deep inside, I was the one who kept distance. The day I saw you, or the day I talked to your father, if only I had shown a bit more honesty. If we had known the real enemy sooner, if we had fought against them together, the outcome would have been very different. I apologize for not telling you the truth about yourself. I never intended to use you. We needed a demon king, and in order to save him, we needed your special powers. We had to find out who was the one moving all the puzzle pieces, what parts of these situations were part of their plans. We still don't know for sure. We searched every inch, but there was nothing in Carleon that pointed to them. The facts are still hidden. Soon the Carleon army will be disbanded, and the experiments will come to a halt. We will have to find those who threaten the continent with the powers of dark quartz. The one that influenced Carleon with the cruel powers of dark quartz. I should have protected you that day. I am sorry, Skul. So sorry. I am also very thankful. If it weren't for you, every single demon would have been in that laboratory by now. None of us would be here. Skul, you are our hero. The first hero, your father, he was the kindest, most righteous man Your father, wrong verse. You're the first hero, your father. He was the kindest, most righteous man I have ever met. More than anyone, he sincerely wanted peace in Carleon, furthermore in Harmonia. And that peace was brought to us by you. Thank you, Skul. You did well. Aww. Aww.
이 다음은 여러분들이 아시는
From here
대로입니다.
on, it's just as you all know it.
초대 용사는 모두의 예상을
Counter
깨고
to everyone's
마왕성
predictions, the
최상층을
first hero
폭격했습니다.
attacked the top floor of the
칼레온
Demon King's
군대는
castle.
마왕군 간부들을
The
납치해
army of
실험
Carleon
대상으로
captured
삼으려 하고
the officials of the
지휘부를
demon
잃은
army
마왕군을
as test
학살했어요.
subjects and proceeded to massacre the rest of the leaderless soldiers.
그러나
That's
스컬이
when Skul
등장했죠.
appeared.
잔혹한 인간들을
He
처리하고
took care of the cruel humans,
그들이 여신이라
defeated
착각한
the
괴물을
monster the
물리치고
humans mistook for a
마왕을
goddess,
구한
and
영웅이
became a
되었어요.
hero by saving the demon king.
어리석고 무자비한
The
칼레온
relentless,
군대는
foolish
해체되었고
Carleon army was
무자비한 실험
disbanded,
또한
and the cruel
중지되었답니다.
experiments came to a halt.
또한
The
마왕님은
Demon King
더
also
이상
declared
마족과
that there will be
칼레온
no
사이의
war
전쟁은
between the
없을 거라
demons and Carleon.
선언했습니다. 결국
In the
스칼은
end, Skul
하모니아
brought
대륙에
peace to
평화를
the continent
가져왔죠.
of Harmonia.
초대 용사도
A small
이룩하지 못한
skeleton
위대한
accomplished
일을
the feat that even
작은
the first
스켈레톤이
hero was
해냈답니다.
unable to.
마왕님이
Was this the
봤던
future
소년의
that the
미래는
Demon King saw?
이것이었을까요? 내막을 모르는
Not
어리석은
knowing all
칼레온의
the details,
모험가들에게
Skull's story
스컬의
has been
이야기는
exaggerated
무시무시하게
among the
전달되었죠.
adventurers in Carleon.
새로운 마왕의
The
탄생,
newborn Demon King,
수많은
the
모험가들의
slayer
목을
of
치고
adventurers, and the
구국의 영웅을
brutal
죽인
hero slaughterer.
장악무도한 영웅 학살자.
Huh.
이로
A lot of
인해
adventuring
후에
parties
수많은
will
모험가
come,
파티가
will
그의
try
목을
coming for
노리고
his head.
도전하겠죠. 또한 그를
Also,
비극적인
whoever
운명으로
pushed
몰아넣은
Skul
자를
into this
찾아내야
tragic
할
life
거예요.
must be found.
불쌍한
Poor
스컬.
Skul.
괜찮을
It will
거예요.
all be okay,
그는
because
조금
Skul is
특별한
quite special.
스컬이니까요.
Yeah, we learned that. Skul, the Hero Slayer! I love this. I've loved this game. I've loved it. I have loved it to pieces, this game. Oh, are we now back at the main menu? Oh no, the credits! Of course, the credits! We must watch the credits and appreciate the makers of this absolutely fine game. So, everyone, I suppose that's the end of the story. So you're gonna have to tell me in the comments, would you like to see more of this game? Because it is still technically a roguelike. I can keep playing it. I mean, there are plenty of skulls we haven't played yet, including that goddamn living soul! Or living armor that I really want to try. So, everyone in the comments, watching, let me know in the comments whether you want me to keep playing and keep making these series, just to try out new skulls and see what we can find. Because every time we seem to have found something new and special. And this is like, what, the 10th episode? And every time we have found a new skull, something really fun to play, a new gimmick, a new just way to have fun. The story is over, but is the fun and the gameplay? I certainly hope not. So tell me if you want to see more of this. Also, can we appreciate the music? Whoever designed this music is also amazing. It looks it is awesome. Is that telling us the voices of the various different people? Or rather, who made the sound effects for them? Huh. Oh, I can actually zoom ahead. Oh, okay. So, I mean, if you want to read the comments, or the credits, I should say, just slow down the video. I know it's probably unlikely people will, but you should appreciate these people. I think these are the Patreon people. So, or the Kickstarter people. So good to them. Thank you for helping fund this amazing game. Because this is fun. The roguelikes are a hit or miss with me. But this one is a lot of fun for me. Skul is amazing. And I really hope I can play more, because I know I've only discovered like 2/3 of the skulls. I've never even tried playing the Ghoul properly, so, for instance, and we know about that skull. Made with Unity. Well done. Southpaw Games. Neowitz. Skul, the Hero Slayer. Well, everyone, it looks like I'm all out of time for today's episode, so what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today? I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.